Hello, today we are going to study foreign trade promotion measures and schemes, class 11 business studies and chapter number 11 international business. So what are the measures of promotion and schemes offered by the government for promoting, importing and exporting? More of exporting and less of importing, as the government wants its people to export more and more as most possible. So first is duty drawback scheme. So goods which are produced for exporting does not have to give or pay excise duties, as it is meant for exporting. They don't have to give excise duties, custom duties, and thus make the product more competitive, and the producer of the goods can have more profits. Second is export manufacturing under bond scheme. Here in the previous point there was a nice key term you can remember, that when you don't have to give duty and custom duty and excise duty, it is called duty drawbacks. And when custom duties is refunded to you on when custom duties is refunded to you which you paid on buying of raw materials and machinery which you imported for exporting, means you imported some machines which will help you in exporting, and you paid some custom duties on the product, so the custom duties get refunded and it is known as custom drawback. First was duty drawback, in which custom duty was given back and excise duty was given back, and custom drawback is when you import machineries or goods so that it will help you in exporting, so it is known as customs drawback. Second point is export manufacturing under bond scheme. So firms which are exporting can use this just by signing a bond which says that they are only manufacturing for export, so they don't have to give sales tax on it, as it is not for consumption domestically, it is for exporting purpose. So it is bond scheme. Exemption from payment of sales tax. Goods for export purpose are not subject to sales tax. So all the points are same, just their names are a little different. Like all the schemes are the same, just a little vary from each other. So in it, the name is the third point's name is exemption from payment of sales tax. It says that you don't have to give sales tax as you are not consuming it or supplying it domestically. You are exporting it to another country, and thus provide you a competitive price too, as you don't have to give any sales tax, so it will reduce the cost of per piece, and thus you can gain profit and make the price competitive too. Fourth point is advanced license scheme. In it, exporter is allowed duty-free supply of domestic as well as imported inputs required for the manufacture of export goods, not required to pay custom duties. It's also like the previous one, as when you are importing goods or importing goods for your products, or importing machinery for your product, so you are not liable to pay custom duties, as you are importing goods which can make your production greater, and thus it will increase the export too. So government thought that as it will increase export, so we will not take any custom duties, as it is promoting our exports only. Fifth point is export promotion capital goods scheme. In it, as you purchase capital goods from another country, so you don't have to pay sales tax, custom duties, and etc things, and thus it's all the same, dude, actually. Just the names are a little different, and and just the same. Only two or three types of difference, and rest is same. Scheme of recognizing export firms as export house, trading house, and superstar trading house. As as your firm is exporting very much and achieve a certain amount of exporting quantity, so the government grants you a special special name, actually, which is exporting house, superstar exporting house, etc. So you are now liable for some incentives too. You can avail some incentives too, as you are exporting nicely and very much, and government is gaining from that export, so government is giving you some preferences and some benefits. Seventh is export of services. So it's like the same, like in the previous one. It was goods it was goods trading house and star trading house. It is service trading house, star service trading house. So when you provide certain services very much, like you are providing people for call centers in foreign country, it's a service. Like foreign company is giving you orders for call centers, so when you provide service very much, so you are now liable to get a special name of star trading service house and service trading house, which will give you some incentives like the previous in the star goods trading star goods star goods trading house. It's the same, but it's the same, and in it you are not trading goods, you are trading services. So, 8 point is export finance. So, there are two types of export finance. First is pre shipment finance, and second is post shipment finance. The, so, in the first pre shipment finance, you are given finance at concessional rates, so that you can process, buy goods, service and package them, buy insurance policy on them. So you get money so that you can buy goods, so that you can process it and then supply it. You can you can you can hire services required for the supply, etc. And post post shipment finance is the date of extending credit after the shipment of goods to the products countries. So post shipment finance is now the credit credit, you can extend the credit till till you get the payment. Ninth point is export processing zones. So these are special zones government has made. So here only processing of exporting and production of exporting is done. Here in this zones only production of things happens for exporting them. So all the things produced here is exported to another country. So here as only production of things is happening, so there are some certain specialities and some benefits to it. Some example of it are Santa Cruz, which is which is known for electronic export and gem and jewelry export. And 10th point is 100% export oriented units. It is just a better version of export processing zones, and it is just better, a stage better. Like that was 1.0, it is 2.0. It provides some more services and additional production capacity. It generates more additional production capacity, that the production capacity does not fall short, and provide some new policies so that the firms which are exporting can get maximum benefits. So this was today's video, and hope you understood it. You can just rewind it and you would get the things better, as there are some key terms which I used, which is hard, of course, as you are listening it for the first time. You may not get some key terms, so you can just rewind and listen them back. So thank you and peace.